Antennas on the bus go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Antennas on the bus go back and forth and back and forth and back. The signals on the bus go blink, 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 blink. The signals on the bus go blink, 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 blink. The animals on the bus look out the window, look out the window, look out the window. The animals on the bus look out the window and wave as they go by. Wave as they go by. Wave as they go by. Wave as they go by.
All through the town.
The wheels on the truck go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the truck go round and round, all day, day long. The doors on the truck go open and close, open and close, open and close. The doors on the truck go open and close, all day long. The shelves on the truck go up and down, up and down, up and down. The shelves on the truck go up and down, all day long. The wipers on the truck go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The wipers on the truck go back and forth, all day, day long. The horns on the truck go beep, 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 beep. The horns on the truck go beep, 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 all day long. The engine on the truck goes vroom, 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 vroom. The engine on the truck goes vroom, 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 all day, day long. The wheels on the truck go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the truck go round and round, all day, day long.
I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Don't you hear the whistle blowing so early, early in the morning? Don't you hear the captain shouting? You can barely blow your horn. Doo-doo. Oh, you can barely blow, you can barely blow, you can barely blow your horn, your horn. Toot, 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 choo, choo, choo. You can barely blow your horn. Singing beep-bop-diddle-ah-oh, beep-bop-diddle-ah-oh, beep-bop.
Hello, children. Of course, you know how we start the day. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Yes, I'm happy, and I know that you are happy. I'm so excited again that it's Friday. Yes, thank God it's Friday. And for all of my friends in the beautiful city of Ibadan, or your state and Nigeria as a whole listening to me this evening, I want to say many thanks for joining me, your favorite friend in the city of Ibadan. Call me Auntie Page, and let me officially welcome you to the program Children's Cloud on Vintage 93.7 FM. Yes, if this is your first time tuning in, you might be wondering, what is Children's Cloud about? Children's Cloud is an after-school class on radio where we get to teach, we have fun, and we learn. The difference between Children's Cloud and your school or the classes you have in school is just that we do not use the cane. We also do not judge the children. We don't make fun of them. We don't criticize them. That's the difference between your classroom and Children's Cloud, because right here we make sure that you are learning something. You always take something home on every segment of the show. So have you called your friends? Have you called your neighbors? Have you told people around you that Auntie Page is here again? And yes, as always, I have another beautiful package for you today. Don't forget that it's the month of October. And what is October known for in Nigeria? October 1st happened to be Nigeria's Independence Day, isn't it? So in the spirit of the independence season, all we're going to be doing in October is how well you know your country, Nigeria. Yes, I know you know Nigeria so well. So you're going to prove that to me by answering questions on Nigeria as a country and its independence. That's all we're going to be doing in the month of October until we move on to something else. We'll go on a short break, and when I return, I'll be telling you the story of the tortoise and the rabbit. It's a short but interesting story, a story that has moral lessons in them, and of course it is for you to listen and also tell me what you learned from the story. Don't go anywhere. Auntie Paige will be right back.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O.
The program is Children's Cloud on Vintage 93.7 FM. For those of you who have access to mommy or daddy's phone, the internet, you can go on our YouTube page at Vintage 93.7 FM Ibadan on YouTube. So you get to like, share, comment. Yes, those are the things you should do. Not to forget that you can also contribute. Of course, I know you're listening now, but if you get to view on YouTube, you can also answer the questions as many times as possible. Questions that other people answer on the show, you can go back on YouTube and drop your response or your answers to some of the questions I will be asking you. And today on our storytelling segment, I'm going to be telling you the story of the tortoise and the rabbit. Once upon a time, in a sun-kissed meadow, a tortoise named Terry lived a peaceful life. He spent his days basking in the warm sun and playing his favorite tunes on his shell-torn drum. One day, a rabbit named Rosie burst into the meadow, boasting about her speed and agility. "I am the fastest, most talented creature here," she exclaimed. Terry, tired of Rosie's boasts, challenged her to a dance contest. The judges would be a wise old owl, a kind field mouse, and a lively squirrel. Rosie sneered. "You think you can dance? You are slow and clumsy." Terry smiled calmly. "I may not be fast, but I have rhythm and creativity." The day of the contest arrived. Rosie performed a rapid-fire tap dance, her feet moving swiftly across the stage. The audience cheered, impressed by her speed. Next, Terry took the stage. He began to sway to the music, his shell resonating with every beat. The judges nodded, mesmerized by Terry's unique style. But Rosie wasn't finished. She added elaborate leaps and spins, dazzling the crowd. Undeterred, Terry incorporated his shell into the dance, using it as a percussion instrument. The beats harmonized with the music, creating an enchanting melody. The judges conferred, weighing the performances. The owl praised Rosie's speed and agility, but noted her dance lacked soul. The field mouse admired Terry's creativity, saying his dance told a story. The squirrel exclaimed, Terry's rhythm was infectious. The judges declared Terry the winner, citing his originality, creativity, and ability to adapt his shell into the dance. Rosie congratulated Terry. Your slow and steady approach allowed you to focus on the music and create something truly special. Terry smiled. Thank you, Rosie. I learned that being different doesn't mean being disadvantaged. And that is the end of my story.
We're gonna teach the group. See if you can learn them all. Ready? Here we go. Everybody get up and do your dance. Don't be shy, dance.
Children, what did you learn from that story? Before I tell you the moral of the story, earlier in the week, I met this new friend of mine. I'm sure she's listening. Well, I saw her somewhere around Oluyole. She happens to be, physically challenged. But guess what? Of course, I remembered, greeting her and asking her to be my friend. And she said, Ma, I am not sure I can be your friend because every other person laughs at me because of the way I look. And I'm sure you're going to do the same. And I told her, as a matter of fact, she's one of the reasons I am telling the story. And what am I trying to say? That being different doesn't mean being disadvantaged. That came from the tortoise. Being different doesn't mean you are disadvantaged. In her defense, just because you are this way does not mean you cannot be better at other things. It doesn't mean you don't have a special skill or gift that would attract people to you. It doesn't mean that people don't see the good things or the things that you do that's special about you. So children, that's one of the morals of the story, that irrespective of how you look, if you feel that you look different, it doesn't mean you are worse. It doesn't mean you cannot make it. It doesn't mean any other person is better than you. No, nobody is better than you. Another moral lesson you should learn is embrace your uniqueness and creativity. A lot of you have certain uniqueness about you, and you feel, oh no, because I'm like this, nobody will like me. Everybody will be scared of me. I've seen children who are albinos who feel, oh no, because of my skin, people will not like me. But guess what? You are unique. It only means that while every other person, of course, I know you get to squint your eyes under the sun and the rest of it, but best believe that your visions can be better than every other person. Yes. So, embrace your uniqueness and creativity. Also, be original. Always be original, because when you're original, it can lead to success. Well, I want to be like M.I. I want to be like Damola. That's not, there's a songwriter that says photocopy isn't nice, it's not easy. It is not good to be a photocopy. It is good to be your original self. If you know how to do something, don't try emulating somebody else unless you are emulating them for something good. You want somebody to be a role model, you like the way somebody does something, and you want to emulate their good parts. That's the only time you're allowed to emulate people. But because you feel, oh, this person does this this way, I do this way. What you do is also good, but because you're either envious or jealous, you don't bring out your original self. So children, promise me that henceforth, you are going to be your original self. And last but not the least, don't compare yourself to others. Never, ever compare yourself to others. You are you. You are unique in your own way. You are good the way you were created. Don't ever compare yourself with others. So those are the morals of the lesson. And say you have other morals, that's okay, that's fine. That's the essence of the story.
Yes, I know the Muffin Man.
those of you that don't know, today is the 11th day in the month of October 2024. And guess what's happening today? Well, it's the International Day of the Girl Child. So if you're a girl listening to me, best believe that, of course, and the theme for this year is Girls' Vision for the Future. As a girl listening to me, what is or are your vision for the future? Where do you see yourself? Of course, I'm aware that it's the Gen Zs, this generation. Gone are the days when girls grew up or went to school just to end up being in the house. Girls are doing a lot. We have girls that are breaking barriers, girls that are doing so well. So how do you see yourself in the future? So this is me on behalf of Vintage 93.7 FM. I am saying a great one to every girl out there listening to me. And I hope and I pray and I believe that your future will be as bright as you are. But before then, make sure that you have a vision of what your future looks like. Yes, what you'd want to be in the future, and work towards achieving that. All right, that uniqueness or that unique thing about you, make sure you work towards it and become a great person in the nearest future. Now quickly to the business of the day. Now here's what we're going to do. Like I said this month of October is just going to be about Nigeria, its independence and all. And before then, I'd like to give you 10 fun facts. Yes, 10 fun facts or 10 interesting facts about Nigeria, our country. I'm going to tell you 10 interesting facts about Nigeria. First and foremost, you should know that Nigeria has over 500 indigenous languages that are spoken. Yes, can you imagine? Over 500 languages. Over. I can imagine what goes on when you go to the north or you go to another state and you hear somebody speaking a language that you don't even understand. That's how diverse Nigeria is. Nigeria also has more than 250 ethnic groups, and these are found in Nigeria. Nigeria has more than 250 ethnic groups. Lagos is Nigeria's largest city, but not its capital. That's another interesting fact about Nigeria. Nigeria is the largest producer of oil and gas in Africa. Can you beat that? That Nigeria is the largest producer of oil and gas in Nigeria. Also, you can only find an Anambra wax-bill bird in southern Nigeria. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about, the Anambra wax-bill is a species of extruded finch found only in southern Nigeria. It's a bird. This bird is approximately 12 centimeters long and flocked up to 20 birds or more. There were only around 5 reported sightings of this bird in Nigeria, and is commonly found in long grasses along bodies of water such as lagoon sandbags, marshes, swamps and rivers. These birds typically feed on grass seeds from seed heads. You can only find an Anambra wax-bill bird in southern Nigeria. That's an interesting fact that I'm sure you didn't know, but now you know. Nigeria is also one of the world's largest diversity of has one of the world's largest diversity of butterflies. Yes, for every time you see a butterfly, know that Nigeria has one of the world's largest diversity of butterflies. Nigeria is home to Africa's oldest dye pit. Have you ever seen the tie and dye, what you call adire and all? Now, I'm sure you didn't know that Nigeria has the home to Africa's oldest dye pit, where that is made. Of course, it is made in Nigeria, you know that, right? It's made in a certain state in Nigeria, and it happens to be the home to Africa's oldest dye pit. Now we move on. A Nigerian was the first African to receive a Nobel Prize for Literature. That's still another interesting fact about Nigeria, that a Nigerian was the first African to receive a Nobel Prize for Literature. And who was this Nigerian? I think I should leave that as a question on the show. So I'm going to leave that. I'm going to ask somebody who was the first Nigerian to receive, the first African to receive a Nobel Prize for Literature. Nollywood is bigger than Hollywood. Are you shocked? I know you're shocked. Now, Nollywood, or the Nigerian movie industry, produces 200 movies each week or 10,000 movies each year. This mass production of film makes it second to India's Bollywood. Right? Yes, it makes it second. Of course, you have Bollywood as the first, and so Nollywood is bigger than Hollywood. I guess you didn't know, but now you know. Well, those are the interesting parts or interesting things about our country, Nigeria, that perhaps you didn't know before now, but now you know. Is somebody clapping for Auntie Paige? Yay! Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I did love that. Now it's time to open the phone lines, yes, so my friends can start calling in. As I can say that the phone lines are buzzing. 07047000937. I'll take that again. 09099997937 or 07047000937. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mom.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, and you too.
I'm very beautiful. Thank you for calling. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Damilola from Ijebu.
Damlela from Ijebu. How are you today?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Okay, now quickly let's go to how well you know Nigeria, how well you know the country. Now my question is, what is the motto of Nigeria?
Peace, unity, and
It's not complete. It's not complete, Damilola.
what?
It's not complete. I can hear you. 10 seconds.
Peace, unity, and progress.
It's remaining one.
It's very good.
Yes. Do you want me to help you? Because of our time, do you want me to help you? Hello, Damilola.
Oh, no, you're okay.
You want me to help you?
Yes.
Okay, you have it as unity and faith, peace and progress. Yay! I helped you. Thank you, Damilola, for calling.
Can I call back?
Yes, you can. Of course, you can call back.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, thank you, Damilola. 09099997937 or 07047000937. Who is going to, take this question? How well do you know our country, our dear country, Nigeria? A lot of you just say, I'm a Nigerian. How well are you current? Yes. Of course, this is current affair. Yeah. So how well are you current as regards the country, Nigeria? Of course, and its independence as a whole. So every question. Hello, good evening.
This is Dami calling back now.
Oh, Dami. Okay, that's fine. Now, what is the full name or full meaning of NYSC in Nigeria?
Service Corps.
Say that again.
National Youth Service Corps.
Okay, it's pronounced core, not corps. Okay? National Youth Service Corps. All right?
Corps.
Yes,
Okay.
the P is
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, so that is pronounced CORPS is not cops. You have CORPSE as cops and CORPS as core. Esprit de corps. I hope somebody learns that today. We're still on Children's Cloud on Vintage 93.7 FM, and I'm expecting that my friends from the age of 5 to 18 can call in and tell me how well they know the country Nigeria. 09099997937 or 07047000937. I'm aware that it's raining in some part of Ibadan, and of course I understand that the network could be quite funny. Please keep trying. Keep trying. Thank you. 09099997937 or 07047000937. Who is gonna be my next caller?
on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says, move on back. Don't forget to put your seatbelts on.
All through the hill.
The monkeys on the bus put their seatbelts on. Seatbelts on, their seatbelts on. The monkeys on the bus put their seatbelts on, and they enjoy the ride.
All through the hill.
The motor on the bus goes vroom, vroom, vroom. Vroom, 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 vroom. The motor on the bus goes vroom, 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 vroom.
All through the hill.
The horn on the bus goes.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, ma.
How are you today?
Fine, ma.
That's beautiful. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello? Please don't tell me I lost that call. She sounded really exciting. Okay, 09099997937, 09099997937, or 07047000937. Who's going to be the next caller? Hello, good evening. 07047000937. Who is going? Please keep trying. I understand that the network is quite terrible this evening. Please keep calling. Keep your calls coming in. Keep your calls coming in. 07047 0000937 or 09099997937.
They go by.
All through the town.
The wheels on the truck go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the truck go round and round, all day, day long. The doors on the truck go open and close, open and close, open and close.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you today? That's great. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Faith. I'm from Africa.
Say that again. Your name is
Faith.
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 I'm sorry. For some reasons that's cracking and I can't hear you. Hello?
Beep, beep, beep. The horns on the truck go beep, 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 beep all day long. The engine on the truck goes vroom, 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 vroom. The engine on the truck goes vroom, 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 all day, day long. The wheels on the truck go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the truck go round and round, all day, day long.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you now. Good evening.
Good evening.
It looks like it's raining at your end.
Well,
It looks like it is raining right there.
yes.
Okay, I can tell. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello?
Working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Don't you hear the whistle blowing so early, early in the morning? Don't you hear the captain shouting? You can barely blow your horn. Doo-doo. Oh, you can barely blow, you can barely blow, you can barely blow your horn, your horn. Toot, 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 choo, choo, choo. You can barely blow your horn. Singing beep-bop-diddle-ah-oh, beep-bop-diddle-ah-oh.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, ma.
What is your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Oyin
Oyi, where are you calling from?
from Amuloko.
Okay, how old is Oyi? Hello, how old is Oyi? Oh, okay, at this point, I practically feel like crying. Hello, good evening. The network is just making me, my friends, my dear friends, please keep trying. 09099997937 or 07047000937. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Don't let the network stop you from learning something today. I want to know how well you know our country, our dear country, Nigeria. Of course, a few days ago, earlier in the month, it was our independence, isn't it? So October is a month for what we're still celebrating our independence. We're celebrating everything that has to do with Nigeria. And so I want to know how well you know our country, Nigeria. I'm going to be asking questions centered or centering on Nigeria and its independence. So you can be a part of the show if you're between the ages of 5 and 18. You can call me on 07047 000937 07047 000937 or 09099997937 09099997937. Who is that person that wants to learn? Please come on, call, and I'm going to be giving you a question. Perhaps I should put a prize on it. What if network doesn't allow my friends calling? Don't worry. Perhaps next week I'm going to put prizes on some of the questions I'll be asking. But then, if you call in today, next week, then let me tell you the surprise I have for you next week. Hello?
About my favorite truck, it's hard to choose. I like them all so much, but here's a few of my favorite ones. Now don't forget to say hello. Monster trucks, fire trucks, duck trucks, semi trucks, pickup trucks, garbage trucks. Yeah, I like trucks.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, ma.
How are you today?
Fine, ma.
That's beautiful. You sound fine. What's your name and where you're calling from?
I'm local.
Say that again.
Ma?
Say your name again.
Ma?
Repeat your name. What? I didn't get your name.
My name is Oyin.
Oh, okay, Oyi, you called earlier. Thank you so much for calling back. This means a lot to me. Oyi, how old are you?